handmade with painstaking care, put into every note. Well, look no further than Irrational Times. Using only the finest instruments to create an experience that your ears will thank you for later, Irrational Times attempts to elevate the whimsy to a desirable level. New songs and sketches every week, so check it out.
Idiot Boogie Bumper. Idiot Boogie Bumper. Idiot Boogie Bumper. Idiot Boogie Bumper. Idiot Boogie Bumper.
He's really giving that one a workout. Go on.
DLive.tv/JJ Stoner. And we love JJ here on the show.
It's the JJ Stoner Spring Collection, the perfect attire for any and every occasion you can think of this season. Like we were in the mosh pit full of sweat and everyone's slapping, hitting, and pulling on you. This shit won't riff! Lunch at your favorite cafe? Brunch with the girls? These stylish ensembles will give you the confidence you need to look and feel your best. Or if you're getting arrested for possession, it comes with a built-in police stick-proof body armor. Keep swinging, pigs! Call now, and your order will come with a complimentary ounce of that dankest bubblegum slurricane that the South has to offer. Don't forget the wall tapestry! If you need to cover your wall, it works!
Hello, my name is Frozen Asian, and I'd like to tell you about my show, The Sunday Night Shit Show, every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Along with good conversations and laughing at funny and weird shit we find on the internet, we also have the Hat Cam, where I showcase my myriad of great-looking hats. Here is a testimonial from a great friend of mine.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
I hope your next hat is a bullet. Jesus Christ, what are you, fucking Asian Dick Tracy?
Boogie Bumper, thank you for the diamond.
You have to ruin my evening. Like I was just gonna just listen to my bud.
Hello.
You just gotta do this. Without the hat.
So you're not enjoying it?
No.
The cherry popper.
Dude, Asian
come
Dick
on,
Tracy.
secretly you enjoy it.
You look like you're going undercover in Argentina, but it's not working.
I hate you.
I love their giggling.
I hate you.
Oh, come on, you secretly love it.
No, I openly hate it.
And there you have it. So subscribe to the Sunday Night Shit Show at youtube.com/Sunday Night Shit Show. And hope to see you there on Sunday nights. Bye.
It's the deep state, Boogie.
Feeling depressed? Need someone to tell you it's not okay? Do you like goth public access TV? Then join me for The Big Empty every Sunday at noon. Major_Tom on DLive, with zeros for O's, because everything in your life is that difficult.
There's a place that we can go to watch old things. All the warm, fuzzy member berries it brings. It's a special little spot tucked away on DLive. Enjoy the joy of Pessy. Campy old movies and old cartoons. We hope to see you over there very soon. It's our special little spot tucked away on DLive. Enjoy the joy of Pessy. When we were kids and there wasn't any school, we'd sit and watch all the best cartoons, eating cereal until it was noon. We never thought that 30 years later it'd still be cool. Saturday night and cheesy movies, the ones that used to show us movies. It's our special little spot tucked away on DLive. Enjoy the joy of Pessy. Enjoy the joy of Pessy. Enjoy the joy of Pessy.
This just in. The global officials that can help all, also known as Got You, have now banned all boogieing and boogie-related movements worldwide. Public safety is the main concern, they say, and people are reminded that boogieing is contagious. Anyone caught boogieing will be dealt with in the harshest terms police have reported. More at 11.
Sometimes this world can get you down. There's just one thing you can do. You gotta get back up and shake it all around. No one's gonna tell me how I'm gonna boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight. No one's gonna tell me how I'm gonna boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight. No one's gonna tell me how to boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight.
Patriots, this is your favorite Southerner, Doc Martin. Just wanted to remind you to put on your calendars to join me and your favorite ne'er-do-well Yankee, Phil D'Angelo, on Saturday nights, beginning with Promises Kept at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by The Speakeasy with all of your favorite Patriots. You never know what we might cuss and discuss.
That's right, Doc Martin. This is everybody's favorite Yankee, Phil D'Angelo speaking. And on Saturday night, we could have Kimmy, Wise Censored, affectionately known as Electrolux, the original Grandma, UK Neil, Rusty, and his famous contest show, Coffee Talk with Sandra, Earth Citizen, Stefan, the infamous Grandma Sears, Mac Daddy may even make a show up.
That rascal took all of my firewood and built a dam across the cement pond.
Fun.
Yankee, you mean some irreverent fun. So be sure to join us on Twitch, Periscope, D-Live, or YouTube.
That's right, Doc. Follow us at Winning TV on all of those channels.
Remember what happened? So be sure to put it on your calendar. We'll be looking for you. We'll leave the porch light on.
I still think it's irrelevant fun.
Well, why you farming for coins when you have a heavy bag?
Wait. Just jerk a knot in your tail.
Shh, there's serious music on.
I feel like something's about to jump out and chase me.
We have a very big push on to have auto plants and other plants, many other plants. You're not being singled out, believe me, Mary, I promise. Okay. But to have a lot of plants from a lot of different items built in the United States, and it's happening.
Are you the one, Yankee?
Hold on. Can't you see the countdown clock? 5, 4, 3,
Too
2.
much of a lag.
Oh, welcome back. It's Saturday night again. It's 8 o'clock Eastern Time, or 8:10 right now. Welcome back to Winning TV's Promises Kept with Doc Martin and myself, Phil D'Angelo.
The ne'er-do-well Yankee.
Before we get started, don't forget about our 500 2D Live. That damn fly from the deep state is spying on me. 500 2D Live t-shirt contest where we give away a large child's JJ Stoner Midget Wednesday t-shirt. Perfect for the ample.
Like I'm sitting in an adult chair, and I'm not an adult.
Perfect for the
Wrong.
ample wife or girlfriend, and the appreciative husband or boyfriend, or both if that's what you prefer. And a Winning TV shirt from the Winning TV store on Teespring. You can get a Winning TV shirt, a Promises Kept shirt, or a well, I said Promises Kept, didn't I? Speakeasy shirt. That's the other show. Where Doc is on one breast and myself is on the other.
And I'll tell you which one's the cuter breast. So to speak.
Also,
I'm much cuter than him, I'm just saying. He's
also,
a me.
Also, folks, we have the winningtv.org site where you can get to the Winning TV store and to Streamlabs to make a donation if you like. In the About section on DLive, the website is there, Patreon is there, merchandise is there, Streamlabs tip jar is there, and the archive to BitChute is there as well. So there you go. I was busy late at night one night, and I decided to hook all that up for you. So there you go.
Well, we're glad that you earned your keep that day. For once, just saying.
Oh.
He was threatening to widen my box, y'all, before we got on air, make me look fat again. Just saying.
Right.
The war is real. I'm taking that button and the other one away from you. I'm just saying. I'm going to reach through this internet one of these days and take that away, or I'm going to pay your wife to do it when you're not looking. Boogie, I need your help. Tell me what buttons to tell her to push to delete those.
Boogie Bumper I saw a video earlier tonight about this politician's son who is having a drug-fueled sex romp. That story is Russian propaganda, sir. The Russians have played you.
The Russians are after you. They're blackmailing you. I have a feeling that's going to be the excuse for a lot of things in the future, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Hello, everyone. We're so glad you joined us for another fun Saturday night of Promises Kept. And then we're going to go right on into the speakeasy after we have a little break so you can refill your libations and get some refills on your snacks and all that kind of thing, because y'all need to be buckling up. You know what we got going? We've got in, I think it's like, 15 days? No, not even 15 days. POTUS is going to be reelected in a landslide on my birthday, just in case you're wondering. Woohoo! I didn't know if y'all would remember or not, since I don't tell you very often.
Let's get right to all the content that Doc sent me. So,
and do you know that was scaled down? It took me 45 minutes just to go through all my bookmarks.
All right, let's see. Janesville, Wisconsin. Look at all those Russians. That's a lot of Russians in one place at one time.
Looks like they're busy if it's up to Boogie's imagination.
The crowds.
Am I supposed to be hearing something? Because I'm not.
You're not hearing anything? What?
Well, just you. Now I see the video, but I didn't hear anything. It's weird.
It's loud. You should hear it. Those
Well,
people. Yeah,
now I
those
should
people.
music.
Those people were paid to be there. Lady Fritzader. One of 3 openers or 4 openers Doc sent me. We got a lot of openers.
Well, they're supposed to go. You're supposed to have an opening segment. So it would take 2, 3, or 4 to fill that segment. Just saying.
Boogie Bumper. Oh, Doc.
Do
Doc.
you see? I do all that with calories too. Stick with me, and I'll tell you how to make anything okay.
Doc, you didn't hear about the Hunter Biden video? Oh no, says Boogie Bumper in the chat.
I did. I've seen a lot of stuff, including his rotted teeth.
There's a sex tape of Hunter leaked smoking crack. People are getting popped on Twitter for sharing it. Oh no. Why? You can smoke pot, share videos of people smoking pot and doing dabs on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. We saw what they were using for a table. But there's going to be some horrific stuff come out, guys.
The videos are dropping.
Stuff.
Twitter is blocking them all.
Mm-hmm. Because they're the third arm of the Democrat Party. We all know that.
Have they not learned a lesson from the New York Post story? Blocking stories makes it worse. Twitter.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Thank you
it's called the Streisand effect, if you remember, which just tickles me pink because though I love her voice, she is
oh shit
the biggest witch bag in the world. And remember how it boomeranged on her in 2016 for the 2016 election? And they call it the Streisand effect now.
Hold on there, Doc. Thank you for the Diamond Coffee Talk with Sanders. Sanders says yes, because it's horrible. There's a young girl in the video. Yeah, I would block that too.
Yes.
I'm not against doing cocaine off a woman's breast. Don't get me wrong, Boogie Bumper.
All right, we see how you're on now, Boog. Okay.
That Russian fly is driving me nuts. Yeah, if there's a young girl in the video, then yeah, I don't know. If they blur her out or block her out, then at least
one
do
of
that.
the ones I saw where he was about to snort something off of her derriere.
A young
I think
girl?
half the picture would be deleted or blurred.
Is it a young girl or is it somebody that's over 18?
It's rumored to be his underage, in some of them, underage family members.
Oh, shit.
Like his dead brother's daughter. Mm-hmm.
She was blurred out, Sanders says. Well, that's good because I don't
Well,
think
the one I saw, the derriere I saw wasn't, I don't know who it belonged to, but it was not blurred out. It was right there for everybody to see.
Yeah, Evil Eric, I'm starting to agree because if anybody else was in those photos and they were all over the internet, your ass would be sitting in jail right now. No joke.
Yep.
The cops would come
Well,
right
that's
to your
why,
house and arrest you.
Rudy Giuliani took and the sheriff guy, I can't remember his name. Anyway, they took it because in what they've seen on the computer, they felt like that there was still underage children that could be in perilous situations. So they took the evidence to the sheriffs, the state sheriffs, or
the state police who handed it over to the district attorney of the state of Delaware. Good luck with something happening to Hunter.
But hopefully, since everybody's watching, everybody knows it's going to bring a lot of public pressure. Because if they try to cover it up, they're going to be found out. Remember, the cover-ups are usually what gets them more than the content. And plus, we really need to pray about everything coming out. My understanding is I read from 2 sources, fairly reputable. I mean, I've never read anything bad from them, that there's a second and maybe a third laptops out there waiting to be exposed, and that if you watched Steve Bannon this week, his podcast, he was talking to a man that is like in law enforcement somehow, and he had been investigating the Clinton Foundation for the last 15 or 20 years. And, with what we know about what's on Anthony Weiner's laptop and crimes against humanity supposedly on there, and veteran detectives puking and that kind of thing. And this guy that's been researching them for 15 years came on Bannon's show and said, okay, you've seen what's on Hunter's laptop? And the guy goes, yeah. And he goes, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, a nothing burger, and 10 being bad, what would you rate it? And he said, a 20. It is the worst thing I've ever seen. And in my research so far, what I've seen is that people are alluding to the fact that there is maybe even really, really underage kids, like under 10 in China, that are being tortured while he is raping them and stuff.
Well,
so
we don't know
there's gonna
that.
be bad stuff coming out.
We don't know
People need
that
to be
yet,
prepared.
but we'll,
No, but we need to be on the watch because they'll try to cover it up when it comes out.
If he's not arrested by the end of next week, give up, because he's never going to get arrested. Anybody else in actual photos being spread all over online is arrested almost immediately. I mean, how much more evidence do you need?
Well, and does it not make you absolutely horrified? I sat there Friday and had to just bawl my eyes out for just a few minutes because I have to shove it to the back of my consciousness all the time. I have to shove it back because I always sit there and think, I'm sitting here leading my nice little happy life where I've got food and shelter and nobody's torturing me or abusing me. And except for this irreverent Yankee that I do the show with on the weekends, he tortures me a lot. But other than that, I'm relatively, got it pretty good as far as life goes. I've got my basics covered. And I'm sitting there thinking about all these kids that are, out there needing help, that are being abused and whatnot. And when you think about it, and you think about the fact that the FBI had the laptop for 11 months and did nothing, it destroyed my faith in them. I agree. If you're a Q reader, Q has alluded to the fact that the CIA and the FBI may not be able to be cleaned up, that they may have to restructure them. And I'm just saying I'm more and more leaning that way.
I don't want them restructured. I want them gone. Get rid of them.
Yeah,
it's
you always
over.
think it's the 11th floor or the 7th floor or whatever floor it is that where all the big wigs are supposed to be. But that's not true. It took more than them to cover this up.
I'm tired.
It makes you not think they're good anymore.
I'm tired of hearing Hannity go, the rank and file.
I know.
They're good guys.
I'm with
Bullshit, Hannity.
Exactly.
Bullshit.
Screw 'em. If they chose their livelihood over somebody being tortured and maimed and killed kids, then you are inhumane.
Listen,
honestly,
all these leftists, the children, the 545 children. Do you know how many children the CIA has killed? Please, spare me. Our intelligence community said the Russians hacked us. Bunch of freaking losers. Get rid of the CIA. Dismantle that shit. It's gotta go. And the FBI can go too.
I'm sorry, but I say do away. Let's rethink it and restructure.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got to get back to our opening because we're not getting
If I hear one more person go, the rank and file FBI, the on the ground guys, even Bongino does that bullshit.
Because you know what? The higher-ups didn't do it alone, and those people that were carrying out their orders knew something was wrong. You can't tell me they didn't.
But if you got a fake story on Trump, the FBI is more than willing to leak it to the New York Times.
Or even if you talk to somebody, they're going to haul you in like Donald Trump Jr. and grill you for 30 hours when we can't even get Hunter or anybody called in front of Congress or any investigations going on this. It just irritates me. But remember, we're celebrating on this show. We're going to be talking about this on Speakeasy, so everybody's got to come back. But we still had so much good stuff, so we better keep rolling, or you're going to tell me it's too late. I know it.
One of several openers Doc has.
Who are we? Who? We're warriors standing in the gap. Aye!
No, that's a bunch of Uncle Toms. Sorry.
Unity pushing the system back. Aye! Declaring that California. Aye! Be the true state of liberty. Aye! Where freedom reigns. Aye! New change brings. Aye! Healing to a people. Aye! Under one true nation. Aye! Under God. Aye! Indivisible. Aye! Liberty. Aye! Justice. Aye! For all. USA! 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 USA!
Oh, sorry, but these guys get blasted on Twitter by the left. Sellout, Uncle Tom.
Isn't it great that they're telling them to go to hell? They don't care.
Yeah, many choice words for not voting Biden. That's just sickening.
Well, did you see the piece? I don't know that I sent it to you. Chelsea Handler came out about her ex-50 Cent boyfriend who she had to remind, because she said she felt like she needed to remind him
that he's black.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going, you are the ultimate in a racist and you don't even see it. You're so blind to your own hubris and your own racism and your own arrogance. And
remember all
passion. She irritates the shit out of me.
Remember all the platitudes Joe was saying during the debate? We're all Americans. I'm going to fight for this is one country, blah, 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 bullshit.
He ain't going to be doing it for me.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania, he said,
I'll move.
Anybody that doesn't vote for me is a chump in Pennsylvania. I can't make
then you know what? I'm going to have chump tattooed across my forehead.
Look at that Klan rally. Did you see that Klan rally, folks? That was amazing. You got another opener here.
Chop. I know we're halfway through the show. We haven't even finished our openers yet. You better keep on rolling.
I don't know where this photo is from because I downloaded it. But that's a rally. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can't see it because I didn't have the video open. I'll blow it up and move it down. Look how long that line is. See, now I talked about this on Thursday night and Tuesday night last week and probably a few times before that. One thing I gauge, I don't look at the national polls. I look at the state polls and dig into the data and how they got those numbers. But you have to also look at enthusiasm. We are not seeing this for Joe Biden at all. Not even close. In fact, every Joe Biden rally has been consumed by Trump supporters. More Trump supporters at a Biden rally heckling him from the road than Biden supporters.
Right? And Yankee, you didn't think those 42 cars at the Biden rally where Obama was speaking was as many as this? You're believing your lying eyes? What's wrong with you?
Well, here's one thing I said, that I think they know they're not going to win.
They know it.
I lived in Wilmington, Delaware. Wilmington, Delaware is 20 minutes away from where Obama was in Philadelphia. He could not go from Wilmington to meet up with Obama to campaign with him for a 20-minute ride, 40 minutes both ways. Something's not right, because you don't go and meet Barack Obama in Philadelphia. You're the presidential candidate. You're debate prepping for 4 days. Something's up.
Well, and did you not notice that he seemed I thought, in the first of the debate, I felt like he seemed a little bit more, have a little bit more vitality and a little bit more hipped up and seemed to be a little bit more clear. But as they went through the debate, you could tell it was whatever they gave him was wearing off or something. And he even checked his watch. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like, it's time for me to leave. I think it might be time for my next run of medication.
If I'm running for president and Donald Trump is in Philadelphia and I'm in Wilmington, my ass is there. Sorry.
Oh, honey, yeah.
My ass is I'm debate prepping, but I can spend 2 hours of my time to go meet up with the former president who's campaigning for me 20 minutes away. And Boogie Bumper has a good point. And then Speakeasy, I found a site that has some excellent numbers that track daily out of 3 battleground states on registrations. The Republicans are kicking the shit out of it. And I said this Thursday night and I said this Tuesday night that the Democrat machine is always kicking the shit out of the Republicans on the ground game. Registrations,
Not this time.
early voting. This time, no.
You're
Early
blowing
voting,
them out of the water.
not quite blowing them out of the water, but it's a lot better than
we are.
2016.
Did you see?
Registration-wise, we are. But early
That's what I'm
voting
saying.
numbers in Florida, I'll show you the numbers in Speakeasy.
Okay,
I found a site with excellent numbers, so.
OAN just came out and said that so far 65 million people have already voted.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? I'm one of them.
We
just
got
saying.
another one of your openers here.
Okay.
This is in Florida, obviously.
Amazing in California. And that
that was
one of
California?
many. I had so many videos I couldn't even send them to you. I knew you would have a walleye fit. Just saying.
That was California? I thought it was Florida.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that
wow.
one's California. SoCal.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
I wish he would make one.
And that was one of several that I had from California and another battleground state. I could have filled up probably 3 or 4 hours of video from everywhere this week, but I shaped it down for you.
I forgot what I was going to say. Boogie Bumper, exactly. I think you and I talked about this one night, about maybe a month ago, that the Democrat machine is not spending the money on the ground game this year.
They're trying to get their Senate people done.
Well, I think they thought if Joe won, great. If he doesn't, well, we really don't care. One way or the other. They didn't care. They didn't sink the money into the ground game. Exactly right. They're going for the Senate, but I don't think they're going to pull it out. It's tough during a presidential election to pick up seats like that.
Yeah.
The Republicans
there's
did in
always hope.
2012 because Obama was garbage. He wasn't doing anything.
And you know what, Boogie? I agree with you. Normally, LA and all that, because I have a bunch of customers up there, and everywhere again, like with all states, but the the urban areas is what turns it blue, like we've talked about with New York. But where things are just a little different this time is, number one, Gavin Newsom has been standing on everyone's necks, even in LA. Plus, I do think that POTUS has made pretty big gains, more than what we were hoping for, actually, in the Black community and the Hispanic communities. So I'm still hoping for a miracle. So anyway,
Well,
just saying.
if I saw the Rasmussen poll where 45% of likely black voters will vote for Trump or approve of Trump. I think that's the way it was worded. Approve of Donald
It
Trump.
was. We covered that last week on the show, remember?
Just even take half of that. That's more than double what he got in 2016.
Last time.
Yep.
And it's in every category, even amongst suburban women, Hispanics, Latinos, Blacks, everywhere. He's not what I was listening to a very interesting program this week, and they were talking about, all of this. And they said, think about it. POTUS really hasn't lost any of his base from last time. He's only added in every category.
Well, Democrats were touting suburban women, but then why were they buying so many guns? 60%
yeah,
of,
and I'm telling you,
60% of guns purchased since June have
What
been.
the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Thank you for the Diamond Coffee Talk with Sandra. And my black man is voting Trump, she says. 60% of guns purchased were purchased by women. So
and there was a humongous
new
number.
gun buyers. I gotta add that in. That's a caveat. That new gun buyers, first time gun buyers. That's huge.
That's what I was fixing to say. The first time gun buyers stats were humongous. Also, first time Democrat voter people that were buying guns in a lot of these blue states. So, I mean, I watched one the other day from a guy in Washington. He says, I've been a diehard Democrat my whole life. He obviously went to Woodstock, never came back. He lives out there, loves it. And he says, I can't live like this. I can't live in fear for me and my family anymore. I went and bought a gun, and he says, I'm voting Trump. So I was going, oh, yay, maybe there's hope.
Let me try to get through this stuff real quick here. This is one thing I don't understand why Trump does not bring up is the human trafficking arrests since he's been president.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Thank you for the Diamond Coffee Talk with Sandra. Clearly, Boogie. Because Boogie Bumper said yes, but Sandra, your husband is married to a white woman, so he is struggling internalized racism, clearly.
I guess he didn't get the memo that he, is not supposed to be married. According to them, they don't think that you ought to be
Sandra
whitening your chocolate.
Sandra, if he ain't voting Biden, he ain't black.
Being black, he's been teasing you all this time.
So human trafficking is one thing that Trump has. Okay. He hardly ever mentions it in his campaign speeches, and he probably should. He can tout some pretty massive numbers, more than Obama and Bush combined in almost 4 years.
For reporters.
Well, remember we covered that article a couple weeks ago, where actually it goes all the way Bush. No, wait. Let me think this through. It was Bush and Obama, and then Trump, and I want to say Clinton too. Maybe was in there.
It's getting into Clinton now.
We covered it a couple weeks ago, but Trump's been more than all of them, and it's been growing every year exponentially. This year is exploding. We've covered them every week, nearly.
This is a press conference for the new Department of Homeland Security Human Trafficking Division that reporters attended.
Please wait until we have the microphone to you to be able to answer a question. Please state which outlet, your name, and which outlet you're from. Thank you.
No.
Okay. Do we have any questions to start?
They're looking around like, what? Come on.
I know.
Do we have any reporters interested in follow-up questions? Just to be clear, give a couple. Okay, great. Seeing none.
Easy. Great.
Good. All right, good. Ladies.
Thank you all for being here.
I want to say.
Reporters show up, don't ask a single
Chaps me.
question.
They are jumping up and down on my last nerve. I mean, I've just never seen such selfish, self-serving people. Honestly. They have no care for anybody else.
Here's an article from the LA Times. 238 arrested in sweep of suspected child sex predators. They could have asked something about this at that press conference, right? Maybe? I don't know. A monk from Riverside and an Australian man looking to buy a 6-year-old boy were among 238 people arrested during a 2-month operation targeting child predators in Southern California, officials said on Monday. Conducted by Los Angeles Regional Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. Maybe they could go look at Hunter's laptop while they're at it, you know. I'm just saying. Operation Broken Heart 3. We got Operation Broken Heart 4 because Hunter hasn't been arrested yet. Targeted offenders wanted for the sexual exploitation of children, child prostitution, sex tourism, and possessing, and distributing child pornography, said Deputy Chief Matt Blake of the Los Angeles Police Department. Among those arrested during sweeps in April and May were entertainers, community leaders, white-collar professionals, and clergy members, said John Reynolds, acting special agent in charge for the U.S. Department of Homeland Security investigations. The incidence of child sexual exploitation has reached staggering proportions, he said at a news conference. Well, how about the arrests? It's reached staggering proportions at this point, I would say.
I would think.
Oh, I didn't have the article up.
And it's worldwide.
It is.
It isn't even just in the United States.
LA Times. We just heard about 300 or so arrested in Canada, right? Not about a month and a half ago.
Well, and remember Germany? They've been all over the United States. It's been in the Netherlands, UK. I mean, it's worldwide. All of their ports are slowly but surely getting shut down. So can't stop. We got to press on. We got to
excellent.
Rescue every kid.
Excellent point, Evil Eric. Hunter's laptop got less attention than a garage rope. How many agents did they send to the NASCAR garage rope incident?
Oh, dear God. Well, and look at Roger Stone. Look what they did to him.
Yeah.
How many agents, how many helicopters, how many this, that, with guns drawn and his wife being deaf.
CNN
could have been
waiting.
A very different outcome.
CNN waiting in the bushes, too, at 4 a.m.
Yeah. Saying. Okay, we hadn't even got past our openers. We better haul it.
Someone to care for, to be there for. I have James Woods.
Someone to do for, model through for. You have James Woods.
All right, James Woods, here we go. First tweet is, I'm going to end the oil industry. Joe Biden. He did say it. It's on tape. Stop lying, lefties. Blue checkmark tards who don't know what a coyote is. Joe Biden. Hello, Pennsylvania. Hello, Texas. Hello, Oklahoma. I'm going to add to it. Hello, North Dakota. Hello, Kansas. Hello.
How many?
How many states? Louisiana is struggling because of Barack Obama's ban on offshore drilling because of the platform incident.
We used to have tons of offshore drilling until he shut it all down.
Louisiana is hurting bad. They need it back.
They do. And they won't get it with Joe Biden because we know from their new Green Deal what their plans are, because Joe Biden couldn't stand up to the Pillsbury Doughboy, much less to Bernie or AOC or any of that ilk.
Come on, man. I never said that. Come on, man.
POTUS did show on the Jumbotron at some of his rallies, where
I got it,
Joe
Doc.
was talking about banning fracking. Good.
Let's
Good,
get
good,
going. We got one.
How did you know?
This I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this isn't true. James got it wrong. Somebody let Joe Biden know. This is let's zip it up here.
I'm married to the next president of the United States.
There's some falsehood to this. He did say it, but he said it before Kamala dropped out.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
See, I did not see that. I'm glad you corrected me because I looked at that several times.
Look at the picture.
And it was put out by someone else reputable this week, like it had just happened.
Look at the crowd.
So,
Look at the crowd. They're not wearing masks. They're not social distancing. They're all crammed into a room. This was before she dropped out of the race. So just so you know.
Alrighty then. Thank you for that correction. We want to be right. But they still think it. Just saying. That's right, darling.
James Woods, this is being sent all over the country to American citizens who have dared to put Trump campaign signs in their yards. That's the other portion of the voting that people are missing, is the people who are lying. And there are, because people secretly, not secretly, but people have talked to other people and promised not to say who they were. I'm voting Trump, but I'm not telling anyone. Registered Democrats.
I wouldn't.
They don't want to tell anybody.
Just to screw with them.
It depends on
Sorry,
where
I
you
will not comply.
It depends on where you live, right? If you live in a very liberal area, you're more than likely scared to put something out or even say anything about it.
No, I don't live in a liberal area. And my husband said, absolutely not. Wouldn't even let me hang my flag in my window because he's afraid that they'll come try to burn our house down with us in it.
Okay, the letter.
Nobody feels free anymore. I have it all in my backyard where I can enjoy it, but I don't have it out front. Sorry. I love POTUS, you know I do. But I fly my flags proudly, just saying. So if they really used their imagination, they would know, because no libtard flies a flag, just saying.
Grandma Smith, there's not enough room on the screen, so I can't show you. The letter states, "Dear neighbor, you have been identified by our group as being a Trump supporter." All right, that's cool. Thank you. Your address has been added into our database as a target for when we attack should Trump not concede the election. Meaning, if he wins outright and doesn't concede, are they still going to attack you?
They're still going to do it. Even more. They're going to really be pissed in.
We recommend that you check your home insurance policy and make that's terrible. You got to write the letter correctly, please. We recommend that you check your home insurance policy and make that it is current. How about make sure that it is current? And that it has adequate coverage. You can tell these are Antifa because they can't write a simple sentence.
They can't even put two sentences together.
Has adequate coverage for fire damage. You have been given fair warning. Always remember that it was you that started this civil war. Be prepared to face the severe consequences of your preemptive actions against democracy. I would say this letter is an action against democracy, you morons.
And you know what I'd say? Bring it, brother.
Is it
Kiss
under
my grits?
Evil Eric?
I'll be waiting on you. Come on and try it. That just, that makes me mad. And they weren't the only ones. There were some other people putting out stuff like that, threatening stuff like that. Just because you know how many people are concerned, would be concerned. I mean, do you know how many people that would actually believe this bull crap and be threatened by it? It's not right. We don't even live freely anymore. And
Okay.
I'm tired of being a scaredy cat. I'm fixing to tell them, kiss my grits. I'm just saying.
We got a couple more here.
Y'all be sure to come to my funerals. They can burn me up like I'm a marshmallow at a campfire.
In case you didn't see my comment, Evil Eric is on video of Biden saying he had. Oh, I saw that video tonight. I saw it just before I came up here and started getting everything ready. I was going to find it too. Is it under Real Donald? Oh, Real Donald. Okay. I'll find it. Let me look real quick.
Which video are you speaking of?
You'll hear it in a second. It's pretty fun. It's pretty funny as hell. I can't believe Joe said this.
You're sure it's not one of them I already sent you?
Nope, it's not. Here it is. I found it. Let me make it big.
Situation where we have put
hold
together.
on. Let's get the video up. Here we go. This is Joe Biden. I don't think he's at a rally. I think he's doing one of those tele-rally things he does.
Secondly, we're in a situation where we have put together, and you guys did it for our the President Obama's administration.
This guy can't even spit out a sentence now. He's just like bumbling now.
Before this, we have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics. Secondly,
did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
We have put together the most extensive voter fraud organization in American history. I think that's a Freudian slip, to be honest with you. Or he's got dementia, just can't keep spitting shit out. Because this isn't the first time he said something like this. Let's play it again.
Before this, we have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Thank you for the diamond, UK Neil. I'll read the comment in a second.
Of American politics. Secondly.
So you got that, right? I mean, I don't think he meant to say that, but Donald Trump retweeted it. What is this, the tweet? I got to go back. I want to see what. Oh, Donald Trump. No, he did. He retweeted this tweet. Justin Clark, people ask why the president fights so hard in court for ballot integrity. We have such an extensive election day operations team. This is why. And then, of course, Joe Biden says what he says. Joe Biden brags about having the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics. So, yeah, thank you for sending that over, Evelyn. I forgot all about it when I was setting up. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Mm.
This guy's just one gaffe after another. Although there's probably a ring of truth to what he said. Oh, speaking of voter fraud, that perfect segue. Perfect. We got Gateway Pundit. Bags full of stolen ballots found in Seattle suburb.
Because remember, we don't have a problem with any mail-in balloting. There's not going to be any problem. POTUS is totally blown that out of proportion. They said it this week at the presser or at one of the rallies or something. One of the a couple of the reporters were sitting there, and he says, "There's no problem. Why are you lying like that?" They were very ugly to him. And I would love to take this article and shove it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm just saying.
If you watch the H&S show, which Doc Martin doesn't, you would have seen all of the articles I've been popping up night after every Tuesday and Thursday night, a different voter fraud, mail-in voter fraud scandal involving the USPS and everything under the sun. Ballots being dumped in the garbage on the side of the road, mail trucks being robbed. It's just one story after another.
Well, and the one mailman that like dumped 65,000 ballots or something.
One mailman.
And the majority of them were Trumps.
Now I know you haven't been watching the show because it's been more than one mailman.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying the one I saw this week, I saw him, heck, it's all the time. And yet they go, oh, don't believe your lying eyes. There's really no problem.
Another example of safe and secure vote by mail is playing out in Sammamish. I've never heard of that place. Sammamish, Washington, a few miles east of Seattle. Garbage bags full of stolen ballots have been discovered on opposite ends of town. There's no such thing as mail-in ballot fraud. We've been doing it for years. If you can't get if you care so much about democracy, leftists, and you can't get your ass to a polling station on election day, then shut the hell up about democracy, which we aren't. We're a constitutional republic. Dumbasses. I'm so sick of hearing that.
I know.
You're disenfranchising voters.
You mean the lazy assholes who can't get to the polls and vote? Oh, let's see. Trump campaign breaks online. Oh, we got off voter fraud that quick, huh? Usually I have, if you watch H&S on Tuesday and Thursday, which Doc Martin does not, I'd have like 3 or 4 articles on voter fraud.
I have been in there a couple of times. I'm just usually fixing supper about that time. You did not consult me when you picked your time.
Trump campaign breaks
but
online.
I may bring you into the kitchen and I'm gonna sling grease on my iPad every time you get on my nerves.
Trump campaign breaks online fundraising record in 24 hours. Oh, oops. Remember they were last week touting Biden's prowess in campaign donations. Not anymore. That debate killed him. He's done. UK's Neil's comment was Joe Biden is done. I forgot that
he is.
for UK Neil. We got one more. We got 2 more to get through, Doc.
The space station astronauts just cast their ballots too, guys. I just saw it go across the thing.
Did the Russian astronauts cast their ballot too?
I'm sure they did. There's Russian interference. He probably they'll claim later that he tried to mess with their voting. They better vote for Trump because he's going to put the first astronaut on Mars and he's going to make the first woman on the moon, and he's got plans.
I don't know. I don't know, American. You need to change your ballot. Ivan says you must vote Biden.
Hey, Harley guy. Glad you came, honey.
Real Donald Trump. Great news. New government of Sudan, which is making great progress, agreed to pay $335 million to U.S. terror victims and families. Once deposited, I will lift Sudan from the state sponsors of terrorism list. At long last, justice for the American people and a big step for Sudan. Holy cow, we're getting money from the terrorists instead of delivering pallets of cash. Imagine that.
Novel idea, huh?
I never thought of that. We'll just give them money to stop killing us.
Yeah.
Last
Yankee,
one.
I didn't get a chance to send you, but before we leave tonight, don't forget, right before we went on, they said that POTUS was nominated for a 3rd Nobel Peace Prize. Woohoo!
He didn't win it.
Not for 2020, but he's getting it for 2021. I'm just saying. They just lie.
Oh, you megatards. He didn't even win it. Obama won it. For bombing the shit out of the Middle East. Congratulations.
For nothing. But
no, he did do
that's
something.
What irritates me is because now they've cheapened the Nobel Prize to the point where it doesn't.
No, Doc, you're wrong.
Except for the fact that it's left-wing libnuts. They're going to have to give it to him, and I want to make them. I want to grind them into the dirt.
You're wrong, Doc. I'm going to fix your misinformation right now. Obama did do something for that Nobel Peace Prize. He bombed the shit out of the Middle East, destroyed Libya, destroyed Syria, created ISIS. What more could you ask for?
Muslim Brotherhood.
Killed thousands and thousands of Muslims.
Just nothing for us.
Allowed Christians to die needlessly all over the caliphate. Yeah. Last video, quick.
And guns, let our veterans die in Benghazi.
Yeah, you're right here with me. Yeah. Have you been on the floor of the Senate? You were in the Senate for a few years. Yeah. Time and time again, talking about the necessity, with pride, about cutting Social Security, cutting Medicare, cutting veterans programs.
No.
You never said that.
No. When I argued that we should freeze federal spending, I meant Social Security as well. I meant Medicare and Medicaid. I meant veterans spending. I meant every single solitary thing in the government.
Look, here's the deal. You're an honest guy. Why don't you just tell the truth here? We all make mistakes.
I am telling the truth. And I not only tried it once, I tried it twice, I tried it a third time, and I tried it a fourth time.
Joe, let me repeat it again. I want you just to be straight with the American people. I am saying that you have been on the floor of the Senate time and time again talking about the need to cut Social Security, Medicare, and veterans programs. Is that true or is that
no, it's not true.
That is not true?
That is not true. I meant veterans spending. I meant every single solitary thing in the government. Everything was on the table. I did not support any of those cuts in Social Security or in veterans benefits.
Whoa. Everything was on the table. All right, you're right. You just said it, including, in your judgment, cuts to Social Security and veterans.
In order to get the kinds of changes we need on other things related.
Joe, then
but we did not cut it.
I know, because people like me helped stop that. All that I would say to the American people, go to YouTube. It's all over the place. Joe said it many, many times. And I'm surprised, you can defend that or change your mind on it, but you can't deny the reality.
Oh. Now, Bernie wouldn't have won, but at least Bernie took him to task. All right, folks, we're going to
And have you heard POTUS being giving Bernie all that praise for being such a good loser?
We're going to be moving on over to the Speakeasy, so join us there in we'll be on pretty quickly, before 10 after 9, so join us there. I'll release...
Give us just a few minutes to go.
I'll release... You better hurry
visit the little girl's room.
Hurry your asses up.
Y'all come back and see us. We'll leave the porcelain on. Glad you came.
That's right. We'll see you in a few minutes.
For more promises kept, because that's what our POTUS does.
Now I forgot what I was going to say. See you in a few minutes. I'm not going to give Doc the last word.
We'll leave the light on for you. Go get your libations and your favorite Six Snacks refilled.
That's Doc's cutoff button now. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Remember what happened to Woody? You don't see him anymore, do you?
I'll release the chess on D Live after the Speakeasy, so that makes you have to come.
Y'all come on back, you hear? That was your cue to take us out, Yank.
We'll be on YouTube too, Monica. Hang in there, Monica. I got something for you.
It's coming.
But why are you farming for coins when you have a heavy bag?
There's some sex in it for ya. Yeah, that's a disturbing image.
You know what happened in the evening when you started to fade away. Now your heart says you're leaving. I hope to see you again someday.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
Why did it have to happen? Why did it end this way? You know I miss you every moment. Doesn't matter if it's night. Doesn't matter if it's day. I can't stop the pain inside. This is a last goodbye. Who's to say